Okay. For some reason, it wants me to log in again, which is not helpful. It's like every time you go to. It's not helpful. Oh, was that? Maybe something there. Um. So I got freaking. Yes, that's me. Of course, the one time that Andre Ferris, yo, you're the first contestant on The Price is Right. Hello, hello. So, are you looking to get Andre done? Like the name Andre? Because like all these styles I'm planning on doing here and more. So, I was thinking about starting out with like, straight letters and stuff rather than hand styles because I mean, I've been doing hand styles on TikTok for like the last few months and filled up this book almost. So I feel like people might want to go a different route. But I'll fill up this like later. But I was gonna just use regular type paper that it's easier for you guys to learn on like lined paper, I feel. And wow, this looks super glitchy. Uh, on my other thing, it says I'm overloaded, and I shouldn't be overloaded. But now it says it's better. But if you guys are here, drop a like, because I know the likes help send the live out. I mean, after the fact. So Andre, you want Andre? Because if you don't want Andre, I'm not gonna do Andre. And hopefully, like this stream looks halfway decent. Oh, I forgot to start the music. So it was choppy and all this stuff, even without the freaking music. It says encoding overloaded. So like I don't even know if it's good. I mean, it might go in and out, but that's not good. Can you do foggy? Yeah. Can you see it good? See, that's a rounded straight letter style. says encoding overloaded again. When it says that, that means my stream might be like glitchy. If it is, my bad. Like I did a lot of stream testing. And I tested it like at least 40 times and it's been fine. And now it's like not fine. And I'm like annoyed. But hey, I mean, maybe it's better than the first one that I did like a few days ago. Because that one was real rough, like not watchable at all. So is it at least like watchable? Because the way I used to stream on here before was different. I was just streaming just with my phone. So now I'm using OBS, so it's a little bit different. Yeah, it just lags bad at times. My bad, I'll try to work on that. Yeah, for sure. Because like literally if it was like, when I was like previewing it over there on the other computer, I saw how like it was kind of like super choppy and I was like, oh my gosh, man. That's not how it looked when I was freaking practicing him and doing private lives and unlisted lives and all this stuff. It's annoying. All right, so Froggy. Now we'll do like a more straight letter. Why don't you just write frog though? Rather than froggy. I just think it would be better because it's less stuff to write, and then you could always come back and, you know, if you wanted to add that for fun, you could, like the GY. Because I've never heard of anyone writing frog. And are you the only person like in the chat right now? Because when I had it open on my iPad, it said that there was like 8 people here, but I closed it since then. Oh, it's not Froggy. Okay. So the first name that I did since back, I spelled it wrong right off the bat. Like, it's all good. You're the only person here, so we'll run it back. Do it in other ways. Because there's many different ways that you can make straight letters, as long as they're like nice and balanced letters, like the weight of the letters is all evenly dispersed, like it's a solid, proper straight, in my personal opinion. Oh, you're here too. What's up, Zach Ballin? What name do you want? But like, if you wanted Foggy as a name, like I would still write like Fog or something, or FOGG, something like that. Now we're doing it without the R. Do you think I should just cut it down to Fog instead? Like, yeah, it's like a lot less to do. And I've never heard of anyone writing Fog. And I'm just using a Walmart pen that I tactically acquired. So I'm just showing you guys, you don't need markers. You don't need a jazzy sketchbook. To practice and find the styles. Letras Worldwide, what's good, bro? Like, yo, this stream, it's not supposed to be running like this. Like before, I don't know if it's running any better now, but I don't think so because it just says encoding overloaded. Meaning, like, I got practice the stream. Like, it doesn't have any pixels, but it might be glitchy, right? But no pixels when I move around. So that's before, whenever I move, it would have pixels just like your shit. Shout out to all the wonksters. Sin City Saver. What's good? What's good? Zebs, what's good? So the first name I did. Oh, and then I'm gonna figure out why the hell this shit is like glitching like later. Obviously, I can't just stop it, but I'm trying. You gotta try first, right? So anyway, the point is, the first name I did since coming back, I spelled it wrong. And then the second name, I spelled it wrong. I was supposed to do Fog or Foggy, not Froggy. And I wrote Froggy twice. But it's cool. Yeah. So yeah, we got it to Fog. And I told him, like, yeah, you should just probably write Fog. Like, drop the GY. I never heard anyone write Fog. So who's next? I think it was Zach, right? And it says encoding overloaded again. Like, bruh. I appreciate the support, you guys. I'll have enough time to get everyone's name done. We're just gonna do like a few different styles. I mean, a lot of you guys from like all the wonksters, all you guys already know all this stuff. But I'll just do, your name in a rounded straight letter, a sharp straight letter, and then like a simple style. Something like that. Can you guys see fine? Or does it need to be like zoomed in more? So Zach, what name do you want me to do? You want me to do Zebs? Like, and I'm planning on being here for an hour. So like, if this shit's glitchy like the whole time, my bad, bro. But I'm gonna sort it so it doesn't glitch. It's annoying when you practice this shit, like do test runs. Like run the shit for like an hour. You got like 40 different like private lives that you were just testing the settings to get it to how it is. And then the first one you do, and there's people actually here, is like encoding overloaded. And I'm like, bruh. But yeah, I'm gonna be here for an hour. I'm not gonna do like a super long stream like Louis be doing. Maybe one day I'll start doing longer ones. Oh, you guys didn't see like all you guys from Monk's thing, like say the last like 90 days on TikTok, I was just doing all hands. So like this book is not done, but it's close. And so like people were coming to the lives just for hand styles. Of course, like when I did straight letter lives, like more people would even come. But like, you know, just for doing this since 9/19/25. That one's cool. You guys didn't probably see this one either. See, this is some more like just like a script type style, I'd say, because people don't understand script anymore. They don't teach it in class anymore. So like I was just showing, you know, you could do other styles too. And then make sure to have the hand styles in just ballpoint, because I always tell you guys, like, you could figure out your flow with ballpoint pen. You don't need no jazzy shit like this pen. Like, you know, you don't need that. You don't. It's cool to have, but you don't need it. See, these were the lives that were more straight letters. So I was doing lives like this too. So I'm planning on doing stuff like that here. Less hand styles, more stuff like this. But yeah, this is a lot of stuff that I've already done. Obviously, duh, but on the other platform. But I'm gonna be doing this stuff and more here. So I figured, why not bring you guys up to date with what everybody else has been seeing on the other platform. That script, I mean, partial script. I'd say like some of them are full script and the other ones are like partial script. You know, like I might choose to do certain letters in a script like font, but not full on script, if that makes sense. And then the rest script. Okay, we're doing Zeb. And I also see like a lot of people like teaching how to do this stuff and they're like sketching the letters. And I'm like, I think you should just learn to be comfortable with creating a flow, because you're gonna have to do that. You're not gonna be at the wall going like this. But like everybody's got their own process and people have been taught in different ways, or maybe not taught at all. My point is that like I think you should just be able to like whoosh. If it doesn't work, you'll know. And then you won't do this shit again. But other than that, like I feel like all these type styles, you should be able to wing them out. Just like, oh no, I don't have to sketch the letter structure. No, I just need to do it. And then if the structure that I create, right, was so bad, I'd be like, okay, this I'm not gonna do again. It would be almost like hardwired in my brain not to ever even try that shit again. And I shouldn't say shit. Can't be dropping all sorts of crazy swears. Nah, that ain't the way. But maybe I can come back and edit the live after. Oh, I think I can. It's Zebs with an S, right? I think so. Yeah, smash the like button. You got to get used to YouTube again. It's Inez, right? All right. So yeah, if like any of the stuff that I didn't like work visually or cohesively with the balance of the straight letter flow, like I wouldn't do it again. Yeah. But to be fair, like a lot of these that I do, you can make these full-on pieces if you just put a different like 3D and different fill and different extra stuff. Yeah. Just like this. Like if I wanted to bring this up and do that, it's like, could do it. It's doable. But like people that don't create it, they won't even think that way. They would be like, oh, it's done. Can't do anything else to it. But someone that actually creates the flow, they're like, wait, there's more. Y'all ain't see it? But real ones, they're like, oh yeah, that's good. And to be fair, I could have even made it better by maybe making it like that. Because then this flow will match more of this flow in the S. Just like this top and this top is matching. Just like this is similar in flow to this. Does that make sense? Should. And where are you guys all checking in from? I'm in Southern Connecticut. We're like 40 minutes from the Bronx, NYC. So we've always had like a lot of NYC inspiration in this area. Like if I lived in like South Dakota, I wouldn't be able to write like this at all, man. Hell no. Like I would be like drawing like letters that look like cows. Like moo. But there's a lot of people in those type areas that they'd be like, oh, I like graffiti art. So like, you know, they'll find these type lives and shit and they'll get a lot from them. Okay, do we have enough people in here to keep going onto more names, or do I have so little people in here that I need to do Zebs in so many different styles that, you know, he's gonna be like, damn, when are you gonna stop? Like one day, just not today. So you West Coast guys and stuff, what would you consider this style? All right, so we gotta put the date. It's the 18th, 3/18. And see, when you're practicing like straight letters and everything, or practicing any styles for that matter, I feel it's best to literally just get a book from like, I got this from Walmart. I got 3 of them for like 99 cents, like all 3. The letters, if you put them within all these bars, it's like ideal for figuring out the balance of where you need it to be. But if there was no lines, it would be like, you know, more on you. But like when you're learning the flow, you know, like here, just boom, 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 cheap and efficient. So, who's next? You think it's like a burner style? Oh, for real? Because like a lot of people will call that maybe a simple style piece. But thank you. Because I mean that's good. Like if I could just bang out burner freaking letters with, you know, pen the first time. Like I didn't come here like, oh, I had it. I already had a sketch for that one. But like, you know, with much practice and time behind the pen, you'll be able to sort stuff like that and look for certain things to replicate like I did with this part, this part, you know, try to just bring the flows throughout, make it work. Like I could have made this sharp, could have made this sharp, could have made that sharp, could have made that sharp. But I felt like just keep it round. Like you don't have to sharpen everything. Do a wonk. I think the whole community that you built there, Louis, is super dope, man. That's why I show up and I'd be like, yo, this is the place to be. If people don't know about it, they need to know about it. Because you're being like fully transparent. Like you're showing your styles like completely, bro. Like you're doing full on pieces and not just one. You're doing like multiple pieces all the time. Showing it all. Like that's a boss move, man, because you know people are gonna be out there copying, but you're like, yo, I'm still doing it because it will be helpful, and it is. So like it's helpful for all different levels. So just keep on doing what you're doing, bro. If anyone fucking says you're fucking something less than awesome for doing it, don't listen to them. You heard? Just don't even listen. Because there's a lot of people that support you. So just keep it moving, man. You got your lane. You got your lane. You saw me in your Discord. I was saying, yo, I want to make my live like move around yours. So like once yours ends, like people can come to mine. Or like when mine ends, people can go to yours. But I know that you've already been doing your schedule for a minute. I'm talking about years, not like a couple months. Like I think I started following him when he had less than 1,000 subs, and I was like, this dude's from Cali. I could tell, and I'm from the East Coast, but I was like, yo, this is cool. So yeah, if I'm trying to like move my thing that I got going on here around your thing, that's me showing appreciation to what you got going on, you know? And I think that's cool. And I think that once more lives like ours come up, if we could all figure out like certain times to go live, so we could all just keep on pushing people to the next live, yo, that shit is dope. Like, why the fuck not? I know when I was coming up, bro, if there was anything like this, if it was glitchy or laggy, it does not matter. I would be here, you know? So, keep doing your thing, man. And this style, like, of course, I could put like different, like if I put different 3D on it, and I probably should have see this here. I'm pointing this out right here. I don't like that. You know why? Because that little lip could make it look like a G. Because I could make a G look like that. So I'm saying that it should have just came like this. So that little line wasn't there. And it just went this way. Something like that. Then there would have been no way for anyone to say, oh, what is that Wong? Like, nope, it's Wonk. Three, 18, 25. He definitely has inspired you. That's what's up, man. And like the cool thing about Louis is that he actually paints. You know, like there's a lot of people that will like come on like all these platforms and like show stuff. you see the Wong though, right? Because like that little, oh, I'm gonna poke my eye out, but that little line, bro, that small little line, it's like no, that just, it's like, see, but that's how I stay on my ass about my own styles, and always like refine them. Where some people will be like, no, it's done, that's a C. That's my C. And I'm like, but everyone's gonna see that as a possible G. You don't want to fix that. Not at all. Like me, I would be like, nah, I think we should fix that. Live on YouTube, the first one, like, yep, supposed to write wonk, and I put a little line, just enough to make it look like a possible G. What the fuck? Thank you, bro. Anytime. So who is next? Looks sick as hell. Thank you. 407 graphics. What's up? Hey, thanks for the membership on Louis' channel too. Like, I think it was the last weekend or something, you were dropping memberships and I had to turn my membership thing on so I could accept it. I was like, wait, these people are just dropping memberships like it's freaking candy. How do I get one? I just need to turn this thing on. So, shout out to you, graphics. So, whose name am I doing next? Someone step up to the plate and say like, yo, or am I doing wonk in a different style? Because I could do that. I mean, I've only been here 34 minutes. We're gonna be here for at least another 30. At least. And I promise I'm gonna fix my stream so it doesn't glitch next time. I apologize. Like, I honestly apologize. I feel like so stupid. I did so many different private lives to try to tweak it and get it right. And then the first one, I'm like, bruh, this can't be like, do a graphics? Yeah, true, I'll do a graphics. I hate X's. Anybody else hate X's? I just feel like there's so many different things that you could do with X's, and so many ways that you could make them look like K's or something else. Like this could also kind of look like a K. Like I kind of see it. Mm. But that could be just me being like very judgmental to my own things. But that's literally what, yeah, that's what always pushes me to improve my stuff. Because if I didn't look at it that way, yeah, I would just be like, okay, it's cool. I'll get them next time. But like, nah. Like, what if I just put this like here? That would have been a little bit better, I think. See, they're just, yeah. But I'll do another one too. Because, I mean, how many people are here? Like, I could do it. Plenty of them. And on the wall, like these letters would be big boys. Like I always like to do my letters like big and impressionable. Like I never like to do any like small, letters. You could do a graphics, acres, and caps. Okay. Acres. Don't take my A. It's a joke. But yeah, still don't take it though. Can you tell I have A's in my name, C's in my name, S's in my name? ASEC. Yep, I have all those in my name. So like whenever I do those, it's like I'm at home. But this A, when I came up with this A, I was like, this is a cool A. Because I feel like it's a very versatile A. Like I could use it in full on pieces if I wanted to, but also for straight letters and stuff like that. And it's very distinct. And you've never seen that A. So like if you start coming up with stuff that people haven't seen, which we all have to do, that's always, brownie points. But if I'm over here like doing y'all names and I'm using someone's style from the 80s, people would be like, yo, what the hell is this, man? This is not it. You're supposed to be doing your shit. Like your letters. Like not theirs. The basic stuff. So, graphics and acres. I should have left this around here. Like I shouldn't have brought it all the way down there. That's the point. Okay. Graphics, acres, caps. Okay, now I have to do caps. and then agony too. You said I could take your A. Like, nah. You should leave it. You should create your own. Let's see. So we're doing caps now, right? Caps, right? KAPS. Yeah, in real life, this K would be at least freaking 5-6 feet wide. That's and at least 7.5 feet tall. Like big. Ooh. And in real life, I would probably bring this up a little bit more. Meaning I feel like I got a little too froggy with it. Like I should have kept it a little bit tighter there. And then this right here too, you could change this. Something more like this. You guys see the difference? So like small things make a big difference. And I'm just giving these simple drop shadows. I think one day like we gotta like do these and then like put full color, like other text effects, you know, like bevel them and all that stuff. But like not beveling them with like, you know, the pen, like just beveling them with the color. But I feel like a lot of people don't understand that you could bevel like just about anything, even if it's just simple bevel or just, you know, there's many different ways I'd say you could cut it. All right. Sorry for the laggy chat. I'm gonna work to fix it like tonight. Like once this live is done, like I'm gonna be working on fixing it. Okay, now agony, right? Make sure you guys click the like. Share it with your friends. So we're doing agony, right? I mean, this isn't for like the people that already have like experience with graph, but like see how I quickly like deliberately make my lines. Like just try to do that with your own stuff. Like even if it's done, it's like See, like why didn't it just stop like normal? Like why did it? What's with the, you know, hand styles? What's with the extra oomph? Like why? Cause that's the way you get the sharp lines, man. So it's like that with paint, and it's like that with this. I hate the way I did this top. I'm gonna just fix it like that. I was gonna make this an uppercase, but then I was like, wait, we got a Y. I don't got that much space. Oh, I gotta use this for the Y. And most of the stuff that I do on these lives is like experimental. Like this Y, I've never done that Y before. But if I don't try things, like I'll never know if they're there or not. Just like that, and never formally did that N. Is it cool? Yeah, I like it. It's a lowercase n. That A, the top, fuck that shit. Oh, shouldn't be saying these swears on. But I can go back and like edit this after, right? Pretty sure I can. So there's gonna be some ducks. Like quack. Agony. Thanks, I'm Agony. Good looks, homie. Super steezy. Hey, appreciate you. Alright, so who is next? Do Kiosk 5? Are you serious? Kiosk 5? I mean, we could do Kiosk 5. How do you spell it? I. Well, is the stream at least like watchable? Like I know it's lagging right now or sometimes. But like I can't do anything about it right now, but I'm gonna try to get that right for next time. Yeah, I might do random lives too. Like I'll try to have like scheduled lives. Like I could do it on like Wednesdays at 8. Like I did. But whatever you guys, what times and stuff. But I do want to like work around Louis' schedule because he was formerly streaming before me on here. Like my streams before on here, like they don't count. Louis stayed here and did a whole bunch of dope stuff when I was just staying on TikTok with it. So I want to kind of try to on Saturdays, like maybe go live before him, because he's gonna have like a long stream, bro. Like my stream is nothing compared to his stream. Like my stream is very short. It's like an hour. Like we'll start there, you know. His streams be like 5 hours. The last one I think was 4. Sometimes there's 6, but he'll do full on pieces. I'm just doing straight letters right now. But I'm just trying to teach the fundamentals more to everyone here, because I've always been big on letter structure. Like I started like designing fonts and like logos and brands for companies just from the ability to create stuff like this. So I'm just showing you guys that these fundamentals you shouldn't pass at all. You need them. Like if you're gonna do graph, like you need to be able to do these things. Not with some sketch. Like just do it. Just go, you know? Kiosk 5. Kiosk 5. Do you pause? Do Savor or Louis? Okay. Savor. O-R, right? No, you are. Thank you, Jesus. I waited and looked. Because, yo, if I would have spelled that wrong, oh, I would have been tight. Savur, right? Kind of came off the paper, but it's okay. How long have you guys all been doing graph? Because I know a lot of you guys that are coming from Louis Lettres, Louis Worldwide's channel. I know you guys have experience for sure. But I'm sure everybody that's in the chat is not from Letras worldwide, the Wonksters. But yeah, still, drop how long you guys have been doing graph. Okay, here you go. Savor. Oh, oh, it's pronounced savior. Oh, my bad, G. Now I know. And knowing is half the battle. Just like I gotta. Yo, the fact that I scheduled this stream and everything, and I can't believe it's being glitchy like this. When I watch this thing back, I'm gonna be like, bro, I can't believe it. But like, I appreciate y'all just for dealing with the glitchiness of the stream. I'm gonna sort it to so it doesn't do that. Hopefully, God willing. All right, so we're doing whose name now? We did Savior. Diane Pasigato wait, that's not Morales. And it does say more. It says Moraes. My bad for my mispronunciation. Louis, you're still there? Hey, shout out to you, bro. You're working on the letter of the week. Yo, you put in so much work, bro. Like just to your Discord alone. And like that's what's up. But like even if you didn't have the Discord, yo, you put in mad work, to sharpen your edge and all that. And that's why you have your edge, sir. And you're humble about it. You're not over here running around like, oh, I got this patch on my freaking thing. Like, yeah, I'm him. Nah, you chill, you humble. And that's good, man. It's very respectable. Like, think about it. Like all the like amazing artists in the world that you've ever met, and they just had a huge ego. It doesn't matter if you love their work. Like after you met them, you don't love their work that much. But someone that's humble and you love their work, it kind of makes you love their work more. That's just my personal experience with artists, because they could be doing stuff that makes my stuff like nothing. But if they're super humble, it's just like, bro, this is not the norm. It's not the norm to find like someone that's that efficient with creating stuff that's dope, and they don't have some extreme ego the size of like, the United States of America, because that's a real thing. I think you get farther in life too, like when you're good and efficient, but you're humble with it. Like that doesn't mean you need to tuck your tail. That doesn't mean you need to say like you're not confident in your stuff. Like nah, that just means you don't wear it on your arm. Like yeah, I'm him everywhere. Like chill, bro, chill. Let's just keep it moving. Be humble, get better, and stay humble. Help the community, because all of them are getting better, bro. I seen your Discord. I was like, damn, these motherfuckers are killing it over here. And it's like a small group. It's not like there's thousands of people in the Discord, I don't think. But it's a cohesive unit, and you created that shit. So that's what's up, man. You deserve every word that I'm saying. FYI. Letras worldwide. Louis. You. So just keep on doing what you're doing. You start getting crazy, I'm gonna come over there like, excuse me, sir. What are we doing? What are we doing? Alright, so I'm gonna do a Louis now. Oh Oh, the L's, man. There's so many different ways to do an L. And there's so many different ways you can mess up an L. That's for damn sure. Oh, and I found out that someone from Connecticut is in your Discord. And I was like, oh, that makes sense why that person looks pretty sharp for being young. I'm not going to drop no names. I'm not saying they're doing anything bad. But I'm just saying, you know, if they're in your Discord and then they're out here painting and I'm aware of their stuff and I could see kind of like the refinement in their letters a little bit. So then I'm like, okay, that makes sense. Well, if he's watching Louis, like all the time that Louis be doing streams, like he's gonna get some sharpness. It's just gonna rub off. For real. If you guys aren't not aware, you could probably see that I like kind of like very sharp, like bold letter work. Sometimes it could be considered simple, but it can't be considered messy. I've always liked graph like that. So I guess that's why I probably create graph that's kind of like, you know, like that. Or similar. Like I could be making a whole bunch of different lines right now that don't look like this. And y'all would be like, okay, I'm gonna leave now. What the fuck did I just you know? Because I've seen streams that be like, oh my gosh, what the hell is this dude doing? It's like, yeah, graph is personal and you could do anything with it, but you could also make a bunch of shit that just looks like really not great. And I always tell everyone to practice with ballpoint pen because it's like so efficient, because you always have to make sure you're training yourself. Each time you make any one of these lines, you have to get that done right now. Like when I do my shadows with spray paint, I put the same energy into creating those shadows exactly where they need to be that I do my outline, you know? Whereas some people don't. They'll just throw the shadows on and then be like, oh man, I wish I would have changed the line. I put too much thickness there. But if they would have just focused and understand that, yo, just because your outline's done, that doesn't mean it's done. You still gotta do the drop shadow. If I made some wonky ass drop shadow, there I go swearing up again. I got a sailor's mouth. Alright, my bad. I'll come back and edit this shit and put quacks. Quack, quack, quack. Anyway. And then I have a short-term memory problem too. I'm 45. You know. So, you guys got to work with me here. Because I literally forgot what I was talking about. But we're going to work with it. If anyone could tell me what I was talking about, that I got lost. Because I think you guys understood where I go. Oh, I was talking about outline and then stay locked in throughout the whole thing. Because like I do that same thing, I think. I feel like once the outline was done, I was like, okay, cool. But then when I was like, didn't put as much focus and effort into making the best shadow that I could. You know, so it literally, like, whatever line I just did on the wall, like, I have to do that, not like slightly off. And it doesn't matter if it's a bombing situation. Like, you have to get it right. Like, I'm not listening to no excuses. Oh, someone honked at me. Oh, there was someone around the corner. I don't care. And neither does everybody else. You got to get those lines right. If not, RIP. Louis, like, you like that E? Thank you, bro. So I could have probably just not gone as crazy with this E and kind of kept it more like more simple. But I was just like, I don't know, we got space over here, and this Louis, we got a son. But yeah, if I put different 3D on this, put different fill, maybe do something like that. Did that crash the whip, or is that still good? I think it's still good. It's 318. Okay, who is next? I know the stream is probably lagging, but people say it's watchable, so we'll work with that. Who's here that I didn't get done? Diane Pasagato, did I get yours done, or are you still here? Good shit, yo. Salute. What letters do you struggle with the most? I think we all have that one letter that's always a challenge. Probably, I mean, I just certain letters I don't like, but I don't know if I struggle with them because I could probably still do them. Like Q's, like I don't like them, but I can come up with some crazy ass Q's. I think it's kind of like, I don't know, it's weird. It's almost like since I don't like the letter so much, I just think so far outside the box that I just come up with these things that people will be like, that's a Q. And I'm like, okay, I see it. Like, how'd you come up with that? I'm like, I don't like Q's. It's like you're just fucking, you hate Q's, like, but that's a Q. It still works. But, like, you know, it's a hand style Q. Uppercase. But, like, you know, there's just so many different letters. I don't like letters next to each other, like double letters. Like if you have to have two E's, I don't prefer that shit at all. Because I feel like if you put one E there and then you got another E, like if they don't look kind of the same, like, oh man, that's just gonna hit wrong for me personally. So like, but like what I would do if I had a name like that, I would probably switch it up, like switch the case, like do a lowercase and then an uppercase. That's the only way I would flip that shit because I wouldn't want to do that shit. Oh, X's. Bro, I just showed you the X that I was like, yeah, no, I don't like X's at all. So I should have said X's. Because hand style wise also, no, there's, I mean, I guess you could just put, I guess you could do mad X's, but I just, like, I could do some dope ass X's, but like if I'm like freestyling them, like all this stuff which is all freestyle stuff, like if I was just freestyling them, like yeah, I might choke a bunch. Like even though I did an X here, I feel it was like a choke. because I can do better. So like if I could do better, I feel like it's a choke. So that would just push me to refine it. So it's just a mental thing that I've just always personally done. Um, because like really have to refine your styles, and it's like not something that you just spend like an hour a day once a week and then you just find these styles. Like, no, you're not gonna find shit doing that unless you copying somebody. If you copying somebody, sure, bro. If I was sitting here and copying people, yeah, I'd have so many more styles. But no, I'm showing you guys like my formal ones. But there's so many fonts and styles that I could look at and you know, reproduce if I wanted to, but no, I just try to show the importance of being able to consistently just keep on flowing, freestyle, and make it sharp too. Not something like, you know, a lot of these piecers out here, they be literally sketching their lines on the wall. Whereas me, I'm trying to get my lines right the first time, even with my fill. You know, you get it, my fill outline. Whereas they're sketching their shit, and I just did my whole freaking 5 foot line, and it's done. Whereas they're over there sketching their next thing, and I just sketched. My sketch was like the line is done, but like I wouldn't have gotten that way without practicing a ballpoint pen and just always focusing and getting that line done all like, you know, like you would have to with paint. Because if you don't have a clean flow and an understanding of how you need to apply the paint, your paint is not going to look sharp and clean, that's for sure. Not even close. It's rare. It's rare writers using X. Yeah. I mean, it's like you could do X's, but like it's like there's so much freaking limitations, I feel like. See, like even here, like I've gone too far, kind of. Cause yeah, this can kind of look like a K, or it can kind of look like an X. But see, it's kind of bent that way, so it can kind of go towards the K. It looks like a K right now. But I'm very always on my ass about it. So like if I just bent these that way, then I would have a more formal X. But like for the first lines, but I don't get it, so okay. But if I'm still practicing those first lines, trying to get them right the first time, bro, I'm trying to get each line that I do the right the first time. Doesn't matter what medium I'm using. You get it? Where some people are like, oh, it's just a sketch line. It's just a sketch line. It's just a sketch line. It's just my sketch line. You get it? Oh, sketch lines, you could just fix that. You could just fix that. Don't worry, you could just fix it. You could just fix it. Where I'm always practicing for like the outline. So then once I get my outline can in my hand, oh, it's just like, oh, I just been doing this shit. You know? So I would just say try stuff like that. It's like I'd say you should really look at graph like a sport. And then if you do, I think you'll take it way more seriously, especially if you're a competitive person. See, that X is good. I like that X. Could it look like a K too? Maybe, if you want to be an ass. But yeah, it can still look like a K. Maybe if I brought this there. Maybe. But still, you gotta try things. So how many people do we have here? Because like I don't see the chat. Like I see the chat, but I don't see how many people are in the chat. It's not like the other platforms when I go live. Like they could show me who's in the room, and I could be like, "Oh, hello." But here, like I only know if they're there if they say something in the chat. So then my stream keeps on saying encoding overloaded, bro. Okay, so who's still here? Because like currently we're doing like a letter X letter study, I guess. Now I believe with color, some of you color magicians out there, you can make that perfect bevel, right? I think so. And that was quick and efficient. There's so many different ways you know, do things though. Still here, just got you on my second monitor. Hey, that's what's up, man. Appreciate that. Shoes 7 folks for me. Shoes 7. Wait, you want shows 7 people for you. Okay. Well, that's cool. So who wants another thing written? Because I wrote a few different X's. Yeah, I think the X is definitely Q and probably X, but X probably even more. Because you just got these 2 lines. And it's like, yeah, you could bend one, you could bend the other, you could bend them both, but then it's like, you know, you could bend and then add on to them too. But then it's like you even got more lines to, control and put here or there. So it's just like, a lot of, yeah. I like doing this straight letter in paint though. It's fun. And I could like stretch it out too. So like I could make it like condensed and wide and still same flow, but then it just has a whole different energy to it when it's like condensed and wide. But yeah, it's cool. What's up? What's up? So there's Meow, Acres, and Zebs. So I didn't write Meow yet. Meow. You better have like a cat character if you write Meow. Because if not, you should make one. Like, come on, man. Meow. So I wrote Acres anymore. I wrote Acres. I wrote Zebs. I wrote. I think I wrote everyone, right? Meow goes crazy nuts with creativity on his character. Yo, I would hope so because, like, you know, Meow. I mean, you do have some cat characters. Good. Thank you, Jesus. Because, bro, if you write Meow, you don't have a cat character, you should have like multiple cat characters. Like, I am the Meow Man. Yes, I have multiple characters. Look at all these cats. I could bring all these cats right to the yard. See, like, this would be my cat character right there in the O. For sure. Like, if I was Meow, yeah, I don't know how I feel about this W personally, but it's first time out. So, if it's the first time you're doing a letter, you know, and you're freestyling it, the chances are high you might create something that you don't like. I was gonna draw a cat, but don't remember. Okay, yeah, we got a cat. Hold on. How the hell are we gonna do cat eyes? You do silly ass eyes. Yeah. Don't judge me. These are just some exactly what I said. Silly blank eyes. To be fair, he probably looks more like a freaking rabbit. Okay, now that I put his jaws, I mean his teeth over here, he looks less like a rabbit. But I don't know what this fool's probably should have put a tongue coming out of his mouth, but I was just getting so stuck on the rabbit thing that I was like, uh-oh. And then they have a very distinct nose. I feel like cats do. And then once we have the pointy ears, then it's more like a cat. But if you can't see the ears because they're getting cut off by the straight letter above it, I don't know if that's gonna work. So there's that. So does this look like a cat? No. Have I ever drawn that cat before? No. But that's what part of graffiti is. You know? Happy accidents. Because to be fair, art is very subjective. One person might be like, nah, I don't like it. And the next person would be like, yo, that's what it's been. Oh my gosh, that looks so cool, man. You know, they'd be like that. It does look like bunny ears like here. Or like if you look at the end of the E and the W on top of the meow, it does look like, oh, well, because of these. Yeah, I see what you mean. But yeah, I was just winging it. Like, I don't have like a good reference of what I would do for a cat. So I did these like silly ass eyes. But yeah. Who is next? I mean, we've been here for an hour and 28 minutes though. I mean, we can make that the last one because like I say, like I'm not gonna do these lives for like several hours, especially when the live is like, it says it's like encoding overloaded. So if it says that to me, it's probably giving y'all like some of like a glitchy experience sometimes. And that annoys the hell out of me. But I'm going to fix it. I saw you were gonna stream on Discord. Can you write squimp? Yeah. Which Discord, mine or Louis Letters? Probably Louis, to be honest with you. Squimp. Squimp. I am quickly running out of room because I made my style too wide for your name because this is not gonna fit. So what are we gonna do about that? Because this M, I could do a really nice squim. Like, but squimp, we're gonna run out of space. But here, I'm gonna just do it another one. Because I literally ran out of space. Now we have it. Finally. But yeah, that's a long one, bro. Pause. No diddy. Cause like yeah, my tag is ASEC. Four characters. Yours is 6. You'll be out there a lot longer than me. Like I have a homie that has a 6-character name, so like, yep, he'll be out there longer than me. I'd be like over there, like, damn man, you're out there like not a couple minutes longer than me either. It's like more than 5 minutes, cause it's like a couple extra letters, and you gotta do what you gotta do. Looks great, thank you. Could I do better? Sure, but it's the first one out, and I was just trying to freestyle all the letters. So I've been here for an hour and 34 minutes. And the Q and M are big letters too. Like, yeah, like, Q I can make small, but the M, like me personally, I don't like making like super condensed, narrow weight letters. I like to personally make very bold, pronounced, like smack you in your face. Like you could read this and it's got style letters. Not some stuff that you look at on the wall and it looks nervous. It's like, oh my gosh, I don't want to be here. Ah, you know? Yeah, you guys know what I'm talking about. Even letters like this could be very tall and pronounced and bold. But yeah, I would make this type flow like all the way throughout. Like all these elements would come into the next stuff. Don't change, do squimp as 4-letter. Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. Just do SQMP. Yeah. Because people will still call you squimp. They'll still call you squimp. They're not going to be like, oh, what's up, SQMP? I mean, maybe someone might to be, you know, a butthead. Trying not to use too much dirty language. Trying. Because I got a sailor's mouth. So yeah, try to keep it more PG than more sailor. Yeah. Yeah, the Q has the same sounds as the whole thing, so it phonetically sounds the same. So it's like, it works. I think that could be cool too, because most people, even if they even come up to in the next generations and they're like, oh, I want to write squimp. If you write SQMP, it's like people are still going to call you squimp, but no one will ever choose to drop those vowels, like, for that. Like, they might write squimp, but you're the original squimp. It should make sense. Especially when you have a story like, you were in this live on YouTube with your homies, and we were saying that it was too long, man. You got to drop those 2 extra characters if you can. You're going to be out there too long. So then we all came to a consensus that, like, hey, SQMP could be cool. And it's true. So, I mean, even I could do, like, I could do hands for anything. But to be fair, because it's like almost like an abbreviation, I would like maybe like stop the flow sometimes, like personally. Like, I'm not someone that believes fully like in some like one-liners and that's like quick and efficient. It's like, no, I think that's actually quick and it actually makes a lot of stuff look like not great. But like, if you stop the flow at certain areas and then pick back up, it's all about the kerning and the spacing. It's like, as long as your placement is proper, it's gonna look like a one-liner, because this looks one-liner-ish. SQMP. I stop the flow for the S. Stop the flow for the Q. And then this is connected. But this connection works. Trying to connect that Q would add an extra little line right there, right? And then it would make that look like a small little baby A in there. Trust me, bro. There's going to be people that are going to look at your graph and try to break this shit down and tear it apart and say how it looks wonky or whack or something. So the less that you give them to go off of, the better. Because they'll even try to go after this shit too, I'm sure. What's up? How long you been painting for, bro? Well, recently, like when I came back in the streets, like I took a very long break. Let's start there. But I started in the books in '89. I was there in the books for at least 3-4 years. And then streets in '93. I was in the streets for about 10 years and then I stopped. I took everything that I learned with graffiti and used that in graphic design and branding and creating logos and branding designs for companies and people. And then in 2021, I came back in the streets with paint. So, if it's recent, like how I've been, if people are not going to believe that I actually painted in the 90s, then maybe I only have 4 years experience. But real ones know. They're like, wait, nah. hand styles, 4 years experience. Like, nah, I think he's got a little bit more than that. Have you seen his books lately? Like, he wouldn't be able to run around, write everyone's name in this tiger style, because I call this tiger style. He wouldn't be able to do this with 4 years experience. I did this all on live, pass or fail. Meaning people are gonna see if I mess up, you know? So, and I didn't mess up often at all. So that's good though, but I mean, practice. The proof is in the pudding. And graffiti has always been about showing and proving. From the streets to other things that you can create. Like if you can take your graffiti hand style that you create, and then one day you're able to write things somewhat easier than the normal person, to create things like letter styles that are original and someone would want to buy. Dude, that's valuable. And that has nothing to do with graffiti. But you're never gonna ever make money really from graffiti. You don't get into graph because you want to make money. No. But you can utilize the things that you learned in graffiti and take that into branding and design. That's cool. That's what I think. And there's a lot of people in graph that have done that, you know. But a lot of them just kept on painting the whole time. But I didn't. So I took a long break and I was very rusty when I came back. But like the stuff that I produce in paint in 2021 is not the same as what I do in 2025 or 2026 at all. Nope. It's way better now. Yep. And it's not by a little bit, it's like by a lot of bit better. That's a Q. See how it flows with the S? Elements that I have in the S are in the Q. Could I refine them better? Sure. It's the first fucking one, you know? Gonna have to edit that. Stop swearing. You dropped a lot of work in the chord, years under your belt. Nice work, yo. I appreciate that. Yeah, I dropped mostly throwies, in straight letters, in simple style pieces. I think I dropped maybe one piece. Like all those things that I do, like most of them I could put full 3D on. It's not like I don't know how to do it. It's just I don't choose to do it. Like a lot of those track sides that I post, like they're real active track sides. And I just want something simple and clean that people are going to be able to read when the train's going by going 45, 50 miles an hour. So I make my freaking letters like, bro, some of those letters are definitely freaking 5.5, 6 feet wide. And not everybody makes letters like that. Like I'll bring them to the same mall, they make their letters like 3 feet wide. I'll be like, they're not gonna be able to read that. You gotta make your letters wide on the train line so people could see it when it's going by. Like, if it says A, S, E, C, people are gonna be like, oh, I can read it and it looks dope. But if I made everything super condensed, they'd be like, what the hell did that shit say? It said, should make sense. Now I ran out of room for the P, but what I would do is I would flip this Q. You get what I'm saying? Flip the Q. Flip the Q, bro. Whoosh. You know, like if you look at it through it this way, it's a P already. See the P? The P is already done. So you put that bitch at the back. Wow. They're done. They're done. But nah, Squimp, does it make sense? Because it's the same type of flow and everything. Where did I write in the 90s? Connecticut, Southern Connecticut. When you're doing pieces, do you do boxes or free? I don't do boxes ever. I don't. I just create my lines. But I'm not considered like even new. Like even if I I'm not considered new, man. I know what to do. I've been to walls before. I'm understanding about how the wall needs to be painted in order for it to look a certain way. Where a lot of people, you'll give them the can and they'll have dope sketches, but they come to the wall and be like, damn, bro, I don't know. I think you better fucking learn something else first. Because that don't look right, man. Oh, nah. They're all not balanced the way it would be. And they'd be like, yo, bro, So yeah, don't be one of them. But yeah, I think that Q and the P could go right there. I'm not gonna be able to do it obviously because the whole tag is there. But I'll just try to come up with some new other one too. I've always felt that like graffiti should look sharp and aggressive personally. So that's why my stuff might have that type of look and feel to it. Let's see if you guys could see the P because it's hidden by the tag, but you can see it. I mean, if you look. So yeah, I wouldn't ever do boxes, like those whole boxes things that you guys do. Like, oh, I need to do the boxes first. Like, just do it. Just understand that you need to have. Just put the imaginary box lines there. You know, like let's use our imaginaries nation. Like, is that able to be cohesive? Like, and then you always have to step away from the wall. Don't like just like even if you're bombing, dude. Like sometimes you might have to back up for a second to look and then get back with it. But you know, it's all muscle memory for me at this point. Like even doing huge letter styles. Yeah. It's literally a dance with the wall. And if you like look at it like that, I think your lines and everything will be better. Because if you're just like static at the wall, I see people like that all the time, just standing there, like making their lines like that. I'm like, bro, you need to, you gotta move yourself. So, but okay, this has been an hour and 51 minutes. I'm hungry. It's 9:52. I started this live at 8 p.m. I might do a live tomorrow here. On YouTube is the only place where I'm doing these lives now. Like, I'm not doing it anywhere else. So if I'm doing lives, they're gonna be here, and I'm gonna be leaving them up so you guys can come back, and I'll put them in playlists and all that jazz. But this has been like the first one, and I said I was gonna do an hour, but I mean, I was so blessed to have some of the wonksters in here from Louis Lettres Worldwide. So I was like, yo, I'm gonna stay for these guys, because you guys do some cool stuff over there. So that's cool. I appreciate the support. So you guys keep doing your practicing and all that stuff, man, because that's what you need to do. Just like when I was doing all these straight letters for people in my lives on TikTok, this was all practice for me, man. Real great practice too. So, you know, do the damn thing. It's not gonna be something that you could just get overnight, and the more work you put in, you're gonna benefit from it. You're gonna thank yourself in the future. Yeah, for real. All right, y'all. You guys stay doing what you're doing. I'm gonna go try to fix this stream because it's always saying encoding overloaded and all that good stuff. But you guys have a good night, and I'll be back soon, probably within the next couple days. And then I'm gonna do a scheduled stream on Saturday here.